In this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to multiply rational functions, rational expressions. So, I'm going to teach you first how to divide. So, if you have A divided by B times C divided by D, you will multiply it like this. So, like that. So, we need to multiply it like that. So, we have A, C, and for the bottom part, we're gonna multiply the denominators, which is b, d. So that's how to multiply fractions if you forgotten it. So here, we're gonna multiply the numerator and the denominator. So first, let's multiply the coefficients. So we have 4 and 3. So 4 times 3, as we know, is 12. Then we're gonna multiply the variable. So to recall, like for example, if you have x cubed and multiply it to 2, no, multiply it like that. So we have this rule, like if we have x a x raised to a times x raised to b, you will just add the exponents. So in this case, we have x3 plus 2, and 3 plus 2 is 5. So easy as that. But so in this case, we have x cubed and x. So if we don't see an exponent there, it means 1. So 3 plus 1 is 4. Then just copy the variables or the base. Then y squared plus y is 2 plus 1 is 3. So that will be y cubed. Now here we have 6 plus 2. 6 plus 2, 6 times 2, since we're dealing with multiplication, is 12. Then x, and we don't have an x here, so let's just keep it as that. Y squared times y squared, 2 plus 2 is 4. Now we can simplify. Since both of them are the same, we can just cancel them. And here we can cancel, since we have an invisible one there. We can just cancel this, and we'll just get a minus 1 on the greater that has a greater exponent. So 4 minus 1, so this will cancel. It will be x cubed. Do you understand me? Or this might be quite confusing. Then here, this part is greater than this part of the exponent is greater than this. So this will get cancelled. Then we're gonna minus, since our exponent here is 3, we're gonna subtract 3 from that. Then 4 minus 3 is y 1, or y raised to 1, or we can just not put 1 there. Now what's left here on the top part is x cubed, so we're gonna have x cubed on the numerator part, and we have y on the bottom part. So this is your final answer. Okay, for this example, we have this. We have 4m squared minus 9 over 4m plus 6 times 2m minus 3 over 4m squared minus 12m plus 9. So we can factor some of these. So let's factor 4m squared minus 9. So that's the difference of two squares. So we're gonna have two parentheses. So I have a video of that about factoring. One is positive, one is negative. Square root of 4 is 4m. I mean, the square root of 4, the square root of 4m squared is square root of 4 is 2. Then we're gonna have 2 divided by 2. Since we have the square root here, we're gonna divide the exponent. So we have 2 divided by 2 is 1. So we're gonna have 2m. So on this part, we're gonna have 2m. And the square root of 9 is simply 3. So we're just gonna have 3 there. Now on the bottom part, we can factor the GCF. So our GCF here is 2, since both of these are factorable by 2. Now we have 4m divided by 2. So that's simply 4 divided by 2 is 2. Then we have an m left, so that will be 2m. Then 6 divided by 2, positive 6 rather, will be positive 3. Now for this part, on the top part, we can't factor relay at all, so we can just copy it. That's not a plus sign. There we go. Now here, this is a tricky part, so let's copy it first. Right there. So we need to multiply, since we have our a is not 1, we have 4, so we're gonna multiply 4 by 9. That is 36. So we're gonna find the factors of 36 that equals to, that adds to our b here, which is negative 12. So that will be 6 and 6. So we're gonna change 12 with 6m and negative 6m plus 9. Now we can factor by grouping. Factor these. So our GCF here is 2. 2. And 2m rather, since both of them have a variable. And we have 4m squared divided by 2m. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. M squared divided by m. So we have this rule in algebra, that is a m over a, and that will be a m minus n. So we're going to just subtract the exponents in this case. So 2 minus 1 is 1. So 2m. M. That's a different color. But anyways, we have 6m, negative 6m divided by 2m, that will be negative 3. So the m's will cancel. Now here, we have, gonna have this part, the negative 6m. So we can factor both of these by negative 2, negative 3, since both of them are divisible by 3. So negative 6m divided by negative 3 is positive 2m. Two negative signs divided by each other will become a positive number. So plus 9 divided by negative 3 is negative 3. So if you see both of these variables, both of these factors are the same, you're in the right track. So we're gonna have copy that. So we have 2m minus 3 and this part. So we have another parenthesis 1 here. So 2m minus 3, 2m, then negative 3. So these are the factors of this expression. If you're going to FOIL this, FOIL that, it will give you this answer. So let's copy it right there. So negative 2m minus 3 times negative 2m minus 3. Now we can cancel the factors. And cancel this one and this one since they are the same. Also cancel. Oh, I forgot this should be negative since it doesn't have a factor. We're just gonna copy it. I put a plus sign there, I'm sorry. Then we can cancel that and that, and we can also cancel this and this. Now what's left in the top part is nothing, but we have something there, so we're gonna have to. And if it doesn't have the top part of the equation, we're just gonna have 1. So the answer for this in simplified form, simply 1/2. Okay, here. So you can try this if you want to. So for this one, we can actually factor all of them. So here we have a GCF of 2. So 2 divided by 2x squared rather, divided by 2 will give us x squared. Oh, since both of them have a variable of x, we have a GCF of 2x. So 2x squared divided by 2x is 2. I mean x. Since 2 and 2 minus 1 is x. And 12x divided by 2x, so the x will cancel, and 12 divided by 2 is 6, negative 6. Then here we can factor a negative 1 out. Factor a negative 1 here, so we can have a positive x. So this will become positive. So the x will become positive, and the 6 will become negative since we have a negative 1 here. And so that we can cancel both of them later. Now here, this is just the same as earlier. Oh, I deleted it. So let's copy it right here. So we can factor by grouping. No. We need to multiply A and C first. So by the way, this is A, this is B, and this is C. They are in a quadratic formula form. So G divided by, so we have 18. So what are the factors of 18 that equals negative 18 rather, since this is positive? Positive 3 times negative 6 is negative 18. So what are the factors of negative 18 that equals to positive 17x? Or positive 17? That will be 18 and 1. But the 18 is negative, since it equals 18. So we can change 3x squared minus 18x plus x minus 6. So there we go. So here we can factor by grouping. Let's have 1 here. Okay, let's make it 1x. It doesn't change the value anyway, so our GCF here is 3x Then 3x squared divided by x is x. 18x is negative, that will be negative 6. Now, for this one, we can factor a 1. We can factor a 1. Oh, I think I'm wrong. Oh, I see where I'm wrong. Right here, the signs. So, oh my, I hope you still understand me. So, the factor of negative 18, right? So if I made 18 earlier negative, so when we add that, that will be negative 17. Since this is positive here, positive 17, we need to make it positive. So we need to make the one negative. So this will be negative positive. So let's check it. So 18 plus negative 1 is negative is the same as 17 minus 18 minus 1. This will be 17. So this one is correct. Sorry. I'm sorry. So I messed up the signs. So we can have let's have this again. 3x. So it's still just the same earlier, just change. Just the signs has changed. So x plus 6. Then here we can factor out negative 1. And negative 1x is positive x. Negative 6 divided by negative 1 is positive 6. So here we have the same on the inside the parentheses, so we're on the right track. So we can just copy the inside of the parentheses first. X plus 6. And let's set up wait. Let's set up here and here parentheses, so 3x here, and we have a negative 1. There we go. And we have here, so we have 3x plus 6 and 3x plus 1. And now we can factor this, so that is the difference of two squares. So let's set up two different parentheses here, so it will be, one will be positive and one will be negative. Now, square root of 2, x squared is x, and the square root of 36 is 6. Now we can cancel the factors. So we can cancel the 2x minus 6 here, and we can also cancel the x plus 6 here. There we go. And now let's copy on what we have left. So on the top part we have 2x and 3x plus 1. So 2x, 3x plus 1. In the bottom part we have negative 1, x minus 6. So we can actually divide 2x over negative 1, so it will become negative 2x 3x plus 1. And on the bottom part we have x minus 6. So this is your final answer. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.